Hello everyone! Welcome to Sale-a-Bration Saturday. My name is Ruth Norton. I'm with Ruth Stampin' Corner and I am so excited to show you guys this card today. We are featuring the darling, where is my stamp set? You guys, I'm just gonna tell you guys, I'm a hot mess today. We'll see how this goes. We're featuring the Darling Donkeys stamp set. This is a free stamp set that you can earn this month, and I'm going to talk about that in just a minute, but it's so good to be live with you guys today. We have a lot to talk about. All right, so let's talk a little bit about Sale-a-Bration to begin with. So Sale-a-Bration is the best time of year. You get free gifts with all of your purchases. This is our Sale-a-Bration brochure, and everything in this brochure is free. You earn it free with a $50 purchase. Last week at Sale-a-Bration Saturday, we talked about the Paper Blooms DSP, which is hands down probably my favorite DSP. I love it. Today, we're going to do the Darling Donkeys. They are so cute, and we have a really cute card to share. But there's lots of other stuff in here too. There's more DSP, there's stamp sets. These are all exclusive items that you can only get for free. Now, the first items that I've shown up to here are all free with a $50 purchase. So $50 before tax and shipping will earn you any of these items for free. Now there's also a second tier. This is a $100 purchase level. If you spend $100, you can either choose two of the $50 items, or you can choose one of these higher priced $100 item. This is a Touch of Ink. And this one is the Berry Blessings DSP, and I love this one. This one's probably my favorite. It comes with the Berry Blessings stamp set and the DSP bundle, so it is fantastic. Now, there's also other ways to earn free stuff during Sale-a-Bration. When you host or purchase, if you have a very long order, if you purchase $300 or more, you're going to earn this Punch Party stamp set for free. That just automatically is free with a $300 purchase, or if you have a party or workshop, it is free for the host as well. If you have a few friends and you guys all want to go in together and put in your orders, group them together, that is perfectly fine, and that will earn you that free host stamp set. So, and if you have that group of friends you want to get together, put in your orders, cluster them up, let me know. I'd be happy to, I can set up an exclusive host code just for you and your friends, or I'd be happy to put those orders in and have them all shipped to you. All right, now there is one other fantastic deal during Sale-a-Bration, and that is the join offer. When you join my team during Sale-a-Bration, you get to choose $125 in product for $99, and then you also get 5 stacks of designer series paper. That is over a I think it's over a $57 value, which makes your starter kit over $180 in value for only $99. So that is a pretty phenomenal deal. And this DSP is exclusive for people who join. You can't buy it. It will be in the next annual catalog. But right now, people who join can get it for free. Now, I did want to show you guys maybe what a sample starter kit would look like. So I have pulled a few of the products from our occasions catalog, and I'm just going to show you what $125 might look like. So in here, I have the In Bloom stamp set. So this is the one we used last week. This coordinates with the Paper Blooms DSP. So we used this last week. Well, this is the bundle, not just the stamp set. I also have the Sweet Ice Cream bundle. This is one of my favorite bundles. I adore this bundle. So that's also in my sample starter kit. I also have the Oval Occasions bundle. This has the oval punch, which has a scallop punch and then a plain punch, and the stamp set. I'm running out of room on my desk. There's so much stuff. I've also thrown in some snail mail baker twine because I love baker twine. I love this stuff. And then just to round it all out, I have some dimensionals because you need dimensionals for every single project. And then of course you're going to get those 5 stacks of DSP in your starter kit. So this is just a sample starter kit, a sample of $125. And you only pay $99 for it. So it's pretty phenomenal. Now, I chose these 3 specific stamp sets because between the 3 of them, you're really going to cover almost every single occasion. So this is just, oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. Ah, I told you guys today is going to be rough. So this is just one idea for a sample starter kit. Again, you get to choose whatever products you want. You don't have to choose anything that I've suggested. You can choose anything you want. All right. should we get to today's card before we have any other disasters? Like I said, we are featuring the Sale-a-Bration stamp set, Darling Donkeys. It is so cute, and this is the card we're gonna make. So fun. I just love this card. Now, I have paired the Darling Donkey stamp set with some DSP from our annual catalog, and I have just lost my train of thought with the name of this. I'm gonna have to grab it. The Playing with Patterns DSP. Now you can see how much I love this DSP because I only have a couple sheets left. This is all I have left, you guys. But it is such a fabulous DSP stack. The colors are phenomenal. It's just all around fantastic. So this is the card we're making. So we're gonna first get to all of the stamping because we do have to do some coloring with our blends here. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. He reminds me of Eeyore. That's really why we're coloring him blue, because Eeyore is blue. Okay, let's do all of our stamping first. So let's talk about our card supplies. I've already pre-cut a bunch of stuff. So from the Hippo and Friends dies, I've gone ahead and die cut this out of Purple Posy. This is like that rectangle oval piece. I think this is the largest one. And then that middle kind of square label. And I love the stitching on this. And that's out of Calypso Coral. And then I just took my layering circles dies, and I believe this one is about 2 inches. It's like 1 7/8. This is that size circle, and it's just going to layer right on top of that Calypso Coral piece. Okay, so let's do our stamping, and then I have a scrap of white. Oh man, I told you guys it's gonna. So while we're stamping, while we're coloring, I'll actually tell you guys about my morning so far. It's only 10 o'clock, and so much has already happened. I'm going to take this little donkey, this is this little sitting down donkey, and I'm going to stamp him right on our scrap piece of white paper. We're going to color and fussy cut him in a minute, but I want to stamp him first so he has a little bit of time to dry. So I'm going to set him aside. I stamped him in our Memento because we are using our blends. Okay, now on our white piece, I want to stamp our, hey there friend, we're going to stamp our greeting. I'm going to use Calypso Coral Ink, and I'm just going to stamp that up in the top left corner of our circle. Do circles have corners? I don't know. Something to ponder. All right, now for our Purple Posy piece, I'm going to take this is the little starburst, I guess, little stars, and I'm going to take some scrap paper. This is our stamper out of scrap paper. I love this scrap paper. It's perfect size. And I'm going to use Highland Heather Ink. This is Purple Posy cardstock, but I'm going to use Highland Heather Ink for this because we don't have Purple Posy cardstock, and that's okay. Highland Heather is a great match. And I'm just going to take this little star image, and I'm just going to fill in the top right corner and the bottom left corner. Everything else will be hidden. The middle will be completely hidden, so no need going crazy on that part. Okay, I think that's good. You can always test where your Calypso Coral piece is going to go, and I think that's perfect. So that is actually all of our stamping. So I'll get this scrap piece out of the way. Okay, let's get to coloring our sweet little donkey. I'm going to do his ears in Petal Pink. So I have Petal Pink light and dark here. And so I'm just going to do the inside of his ears. I'm using the dark for the closest to his head. And then I will just use the light and just finish filling in the rest of his ear. This is really a small area. You don't have to do a whole lot of blending because it's really a small little area. All right, for his little hooves, I'm going to use Smoky Slate. I can get my lids off. Okay, and then we'll do a little chatting once I get his hooves done because we'll have some more detailed coloring to do. That's going to take longer. So I did the dark closest to his body, and then I'm finishing off with the light. Okay? All right. Now for his body, I'm going to use Seaside Spray, light and dark. I'm going to add the dark areas first. I'm going to add those kind of just around the outside of his body, and then we'll fill in with the light. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to tell you why everything is such a hot mess today. So the kids and my husband are gone. They all went to take the dog to the vet, not to the vet, to the groomer. The dog is fine. He's getting a COVID haircut because he is in desperate need for a haircut. So he's getting a haircut, and the cat has gone crazy. I swear, you guys, if you guys are cat owners, you guys might know kind of what I mean. So again, I'm still filling in with the dark, just in the areas that I want to be darker. If you guys are cat owners, maybe you guys can help me out. Our cat has literally gone crazy. I went to the grocery yesterday and I picked up some more cat food for her because, well, she was out of cat food. Well, almost out. Not completely out. She was almost out of cat food. So she has been like a psychotic, crazy cat since I brought home the cat food. So now I'm going back and I'm going in with the light. I'll go over those dark spaces and blend them out and just fill in the rest of the donkey. So ever since I brought home the cat food, she has been kind of stocking the pantry. We keep the full bag in there until we dump it into her big container that we keep all the food in. But she has to finish what's in the container first. I don't like to open the new bag until the old bag is gone. So she has been kind of stocking the pantry. She knows it's in there. I don't know if she can smell it or if she just knew it by the sound of it. But she knows it's in there. And so every time somebody opens the pantry, she tries to run inside the pantry to get it. Because she'll use her teeth and she will gnaw the bag open. So we've had to be very diligent about making sure the pantry stays closed. About making sure that... I'll leave my light one open. So I'm going to come in with some Misty Moonlight. This is the light Misty Moonlight marker, and I'm going to add some darker spots. So she's been, stocking the pantry. Every time she hears that door open, she runs to the pantry because she's like, oh, this is my chance. I'm going to get in there. So today, this morning, like she's not meowing now, thank God. She's been meowing, she's been just kind of harassing everybody. And after the dog left, she went straight for his food. So I had to go cover up the dog's food because she went and started eating his food. She's like, well, if you're not going to feed me my new cat food, I'm just going to eat the dog's food and he's going to have to suffer. So she's a hot mess. And so now she's probably going to get sick because she ate the dog food. And she is such a mess. And you guys, she's 18 years old. She is not a young cat. She's driving me crazy though. So if anybody's looking for a cat, I may have one. So the Misty Moonlight, I've added just some darker areas. Kind of where I've gone with my darker Seaside spray. But I just really wanted to kind of emphasize that darker blue area. So let me just kind of blend the rest of his little belly out here. And I think that's good. I mean, I think he's super cute. For his little nose here, I only used light Seaside spray. I didn't use any blending on there. But depending on what you want him to look like, you can really add more Misty Moonlight. You can leave Misty Moonlight off altogether, but he's so cute. I love him. All right, we're going to fussy cut him. There's no dye for him, so you do have to fussy cut him, but... he's not too bad. And if you don't want to fussy cut him, you could just maybe get a bigger circle. Just stamp him right on the circle. Okay? Anyway, so do you guys have, are your pets kind of crazy when it comes to food? She's always been a little bit like, oh, I have a new bag of food. I'm excited. But this is the first time that I feel like she's really going after it. I don't know. What is the deal with her? Anyway, I don't know. I think she's just old and she just doesn't care anymore. She's like, all right. I'm going to live my life the way I want, and you guys are not going to get in my way. She's just, oh. So the whole morning has really been just kind of fighting off the cat. Fighting the cat off of the dog food. Fighting for our lives when we open the pantry. So, anyway, that's where we are. So I hope you guys are having a more peaceful Saturday. We may just have to, for our own safety, just open that bag and just give her some because I feel like our lives might be in danger now. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a better Saturday. And the dog will come back with a beautiful haircut. He will be nice and groomed. We'll be able to see his eyes again. He has a little mini schnauzer. Well, he's like a terrier mix. But he's definitely got mini schnauzer in him. But his fur, we have to keep it nice and groomed because it grows. he has to get a haircut. He gets haircuts more often than I do, I think. All right. We are ready to start assembling, so I fussy cut him out. He is so cute. Now, I didn't take any time to really go around his ear down here. You could, if you really wanted to get in there. You could really get in there. But he's going to go on white anyway, so it's not going to matter. Okay, let's prep a few more pieces of our card before we start assembling. So I have 3 pieces that are, oh, I didn't even measure these. These are 4 1/4 by 1. Yeah, 4 1/4. So they are all 3 the same. They are just 3 different patterns from the, this is the patterns I want. 3 different patterns from that Playing with Patterns DSP. And I'm going to take my banners, pick a punch. This was in the holiday catalog, you guys, but it carried over. So if you missed out on getting this, you can still get it. It's still available. And I'm going to use the side that makes like a point. And I'm going to do that on both sides of all 3 of these. And I like to turn it over just to make sure that point is in the center. Hello. Okay. So you're just going to go through. Now, my family may actually walk in the middle of this Facebook Live because they just went to drop the dog off. So they will probably be back any minute, really. So if you hear lots of disturbances, that's just my family coming in. Anyway, does anybody have any big plans for the rest of the weekend? All right, that is all my pieces. Aren't they cute? That Banners Pick a Punch is really pretty amazing. All right, one more thing that we have to do before we get to assembling. I have a piece of Smoky Slate here. This is 4 by 5 1/4, and I want to emboss it. I don't know if you can tell on the card, but it is embossed with a new embossing folder. This is new in the mini catalog. This is the Painted Texture embossing folder. So let me grab my die cutting machine. We need the big die cutting machine for this one because it's a big embossing folder. So I'm going to take off my cutting plates and then my number 2 plate. So you're just going to need number 1, your embossing folder with your paper inside it. That goes right on, and then plate number 4 goes right on top of that. And then we'll just run this through. All right. Let me move all of this out of the way now. Here we go. And look at how amazing that is. I hope that the camera's picking that up. It is so stunning. This is maybe my favorite embossing folder right now. I haven't stopped using it. All right, let's get all of our pieces in here. We can assemble. So my card base is Seaside Spray, and it is 4 1/4 by 11. Scored at 5 1/2, which is a little different than the card base I normally do. This is a top folding card. Normally I have a side folding card. All right, my Stampin' Seal is out, and I realized that right before we went live, so I want to show you guys how easy it is to replace it. So I have a replacement here, so I'm just going to open it up and pull it out. This pops open. Just take the old one out. And then the new one just pops right in. You just find these little holes, and you just fit them into those little notches on that one. And you just close it. And that's how simple it is to refill the Stampin' Seal. So, and then it's ready to go. You may have to turn it just a little bit to get it to the sticky part, but that's it. So easy to refill these. I just love them. Right, this is going to go onto our Seaside Spray. Tone on tone, but that beautiful texture from that embossing folder. All right, now let's assemble this. So we're going to put our little stamped circle onto our Calypso Coral label that was die cut with those Hippo and Friends dies. This one will go right in the middle of that purple Posy label. Okay. Just like that. So cute. Now I have some dimensionals for our little donkey. I'll put one behind his head, one behind his bottom. There we go. And he will just sit right on there. Isn't he so cute? You guys, the Darling Donkey stamp set. You guys got to get it. It's so cute. All right, now on all of our DSP pieces that we have punched with that Banners label punch. I'm going to flip them all over and add adhesive to all of them. Just add a, come on, work with me. Okay, my Stampin' Seal just wants to misbehave because there's a camera. Okay, so I'm going to take all of these and I'm just going to kind of lay them onto my card. Kind of wonky looking. They don't have to be straight, which is one of my favorite things about this. You just kind of lay them down whatever way you want. So cute. You can do this with any DSP. Definitely do not have to limit yourself to just the DSP that I'm using. All right, we're going to do some dimensionals on the back of our purple Posy piece. We're almost done, you guys. All right. Okay, here we go. This goes right kind of in the center, just right overlapping all those DSP pieces. Isn't that cute? We're gonna press that down. All right, now finishing touches. I have a bow that I have already tied with the Flowers for Every Season ribbon pack. This is the Misty Moonlight silver white twine pack. And I'm just gonna set that down. There's already a glue dot on the back of it. I already did that in advance. So that just goes down on the corner kind of by his tail. And then I have some rhinestones here that we're just gonna finish off our card with. So I have my Take Your Pick tool. And I'm just going to add 3 rhinestones, and this just adds so much sparkle and just extra little texture and bling. I love it. Now, if you really wanted to add even more to your little donkey, you can take your Wink of Stella and you could just color him with Wink of Stella, and that will make him sparkle and shine just like those rhinestones, because if there's anything better than a cute little blue donkey, it is a glittery blue donkey. All right, guys, that is the card for today for Sale-a-Bration Saturday. I hope you guys had a great time. And you know what? I didn't even talk about the amazing demonstrator discount that you get when you join the starter kit. I got so distracted by my crazy cat. But when you purchase that starter kit, I showed you a sample starter kit at the very beginning. When you purchase that starter kit, you get a 20% discount on everything you purchase. So that really makes a huge difference, especially if you have a long wish list. So if your wish list is really long out of that mini catalog, consider getting that starter kit, and then anything you purchase beyond that will be at a discount. So fantastic time to join my team. It's a fantastic time to take advantage of the Sale-a-Bration shopping opportunities. If you do need to place an order, please head to my online store. Use this host code. And I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Join me next week. We'll be talking about another Sale-a-Bration product. We'll be doing a touch of ink. That's one of the $100 level Sale-a-Bration products. So join me then, and otherwise have a fantastic weekend. Bye.